sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like I'm MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so right. Brothers from another. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line. Talking down on this side like you go. If you don't agree, ask the street on your side here. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He takes it down to the 33. They get 37 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Cup 19! Cup 19! 79 Broncos! Ready?
1st and 10 here. Ward. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
18.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard
In
line.
the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Spears. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Maverick, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. Point by Butker is up and good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd down, give to Brown. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. They will go. It's McCarthy. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Ready, set.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Warriors, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 7, look out. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. Intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. And they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Looking inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. And that's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Red.
1st and goal.
19 Tigers, go.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull out in front for their 13-zip. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Bengals right out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Off play action. It's McCarthy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Cardinals.
Brown on the inside give. Rob Frank, first down, he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. As Andre Cisco hold him down there. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Bengals get to him and take him down. Offensive line fast. Snap it to McCarthy. He connects downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Back to the air. McCarthy escapes the pocket. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Throwing from his own end zone. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll make their stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. And they go to Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Brown. And the run will not work. He is shoved to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Here we go with Brown. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Burden now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, 19 Tiger, not Warrior 17, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here at Paycor. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Rocco 80. Panther 60, Panther 60, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This throw's going to wind up Incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Pushing it up past the 30. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. On the ground, Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Here's Brown again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, again to Brown. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
McCarthy to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. 1st down throw here for Ward. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
First and 10 here. Ward. Finding ties near the sideline. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On the gun, it's Ward. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42.
Again, Ward going to the air. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
59-yard attempt.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First and 10 from the 32. This plays a design run. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
A gain of 30.
And motion him out of the backfield left. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Dialing up a receiver screen. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Here's McCarthy to throw. This finds Cooks complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up a first down, too.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. A gain of 14.
A give now to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They'll run again with Brown. They'll fly ahead for a few. It's third down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Brown on the carry. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Complete left side to Thomas. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Spears running behind center. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it
Here we go.
3rd and 2.
Come back team. Panther 60, 65 cat, 65.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
18, pioneer.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Into the hands of Kittle. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Bring Spears on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
He'll throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again, McCarthy to throw. That one goes haywire. It's out. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's got it at the 30. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down carry for Brown. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
A run with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Brown on 1st and goal. And he works his way for a gain of 4. He goes to the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Brown again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Try to run it in. Brown. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals cut it to a point late in this one. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Burden now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now we'll give to Spears, coming left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Ready, set.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Drop play. This is Spears. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bengals have the 1st down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready,
They run once more with Spears. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
That throw finds Kittle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
ready.
Good line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Go. 70 Rangers. Like the Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19.
To throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they get the 1st down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. 65 catch. 67 Pirates. Let go.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Put the body on the line for his team. Big as he picks up 20. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
So that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL cages before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Deflected! Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.